In this video, we'll complete the crop acreage and crop insurance input screen. To do that, we'll access that screen. And here we're going to complete a very important final step, which is selecting our initial benchmark budgets. To do that, we'll go to the drop-down menu and select a budget that we think represents a reasonably good approximation for our local yields and land rents. So here, for each crop, the farmer can choose from a wide range of publicly available budgets prepared by the agricultural economists at various state agricultural universities across the country. So to get started, for our Madison County, Illinois farm, for corn, we'll click the drop down and we see budgets for many states. We'll go to find the Illinois budgets. And then based on the yields and land rents shown in these budget titles, we'll select the budget that best reflects our operations and local environment. And for our purposes, we're going to select Central Illinois low productivity rotating. That is 213 bushels an acre and rent of 282. Based on expected yields, our expected yields and local farmland rental rates, this is a pretty good starting point for pulling down a benchmark budget. And they'll click on that. Next, we'll do the same for full season beans. And as it turns out, we could vary these. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same region or productivity. But in this case, Illinois Central low rotating beans at 64 bushels an acre looks pretty reasonable, and the 282 rent. Finally, wheat. We'll make our selection. And for our DC beans, we'll also make our selection. And now we've now completed the crop acreage, crop insurance selection section of this, and have pulled down a starting benchmark set of budgets from a large database of budget possibilities. One thing to note, if your state doesn't appear, there's no budgets available. Certain states, ag institutions don't put out budgets. You can pull budgets from an adjacent state. The main thing is that the yields and land rents for the budgets that you choose are reasonably close to what you'd expect in your part of the country. In the next session, we'll show you how you can review these benchmark budgets and then make edits to those budgets to reflect your own farm operations. For now, we'll go back to the dashboard and we'll wrap this segment and move on to the next.